We're good. The keys are gone and the elevators are ours.
Time to go up. Our next target lies in the heart of Dharma City.
The elevators are coming back. You'll be able to board shortly.
Any security systems inside? Any security systems inside?
I don't really know. Only the keys use the elevators now. Only the keys use the elevators nowadays. Mostly to send resources up or bring reinforcements down. Civilians aren't allowed anywhere near, unless they're being escorted to the city.
Prisoners.
Yes. Men, women, children. Their only crime? Getting caught.
Where are they taken?
I'm not sure, but no one ever comes back.
The elevators were rarely used, even before Mara's revolt. Residents of the base had most of their needs fulfilled right here.
Wait, there's something coming. It's... I don't know what it is, but it looks... You better see for yourself.
That's Tom. Laser array TO73M is a mouthful. This is troublesome.
How do I disable it?
First, you should get on top. You could probably cut it down. It won't hold without the supporting cords.
Now you bring up the defense system.
I had no idea Mara managed to bring it back online.
Amida Station security protocols compromised. Amida Station security protocols compromised. Emergency mode activated. Emergency mode activated.
I can't even... I had no idea something like this existed.
Keep moving.
Turn back. If it hits you, it's... Turn back. If it hits you, it's all over. Turn back. If it hits you, it's all over.
It won't.
Amida Station security protocols compromised. Amida Station security protocols compromised. Amida Station security protocols compromised. Warning. Catastrophic core failure imminent. Amida Station security protocols Amida Station security protocols compromised. Warning. Catastrophic core failure imminent.
Good.
Now you can take it down. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Climb back up.
Whoa! Whoa! It's gonna destroy the whole station!
Warning. Catastrophic core failure imminent. Warning. Catastrophic core failure imminent.
These systems were placed at every elevator station so that nobody could enter Dharma City without my approval.
You were expecting an uprising?
I was prepared for an uprising.
Welcome to Amida Elevator Station. Have a safe trip.
I don't think it can actually see you.
It doesn't need to.
There's no time to waste. It'll only get harder.
Don't fall!
Getting there.
073M malfunction detected. All residents should evacuate the area.
Does it ever stop?
The support cords are in sight.
Amida Station security protocols compromised. Amida Station security protocols compromised. Amida Station security protocols compromised.
They'd rather destroy all the elevators than let you up there.
Warning. Catastrophic core failure imminent. Welcome to Amida Elevator Station. Have a safe trip. Warning.
The bigger they are,
Warning. Catastrophic core failure imminent.
For the love of...
we built it to last.
Warning. Catastrophic core failure imminent.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Welcome to Amida Elevator. Welcome to Amida Elevator Station. Have a safe trip. Welcome to Amida Elevator Station.
The core is now exposed. You'll be able to shut it down for good. You'll be able to shut it down for good. If you can get close enough, that is.
Welcome to Amida Elevator Station. Have a safe trip. Amida Station, please leave the station in an orderly fashion.
As expected, it was no match.
Wow. Watching from your perspective, I nearly pissed myself. I'm betting being there in person was 1,000 times worse.
Yes.
I can fool the display panels. While the keys are waiting for you at Upper Amida, I'll redirect the elevator to the maintenance floor above.
As long as it gets me closer to Mara.
So this is the city. Wow.
You've never been here?
No, I told you. The Keymaster only allows those loyal to her, and only a chosen few.
Mara strictly controls the flow of resources between the city and the base. Food, water, people.
It worked. Amida Station is crawling with keys, but it's far below you now.
Good job.
Oh, thank you. You still need to look out for the regular patrols.
Our next goal is the repository, the data archive created to store knowledge about the world before the burst. The data archive created to store knowledge about the world before the burst. It holds some of the documentation on Project Ghostrunner.
Just some.
Only on what was already in development back then.
So where do we go? What's the next step?
Point me to the repository. Point me to the repository.
Okay, here you go. Just had to download the layout.
myself. Where are all the civilians?
It seems like there's a curfew in effect. Turns out people here are just as oppressed as the basers.
A citywide lockdown is now in effect. An armed and dangerous criminal has been spotted in the area. An armed and dangerous criminal has been spotted in the area. All Dharma City residents should remain indoors for their own safety. Residents found outside their homes will be shot on sight.
Was that your plan? To attack Dharma City?
Yes. Until today, we thought we were ready.
What were you waiting for?
You. We thought once you awakened, you'd lead us to victory. Help us break free and avenge the Architect.
I'm touched.
So, what's your plan to defeat the Keymaster? I mean, last time you faced her, you were one of 100 Ghostrunners.
How do you know that?
My father. I was only 2 when the coup happened, but he told me all about it. So many died back then. With all the Ghostrunners gone, there was no one to protect us.
almost every Ghostrunner in Dharma was disabled and slaughtered. You were one of the lucky few unaffected by the initial deactivation signal.
Why?
There were variations in the design. It didn't matter in the end.
It's not that I doubt you, but are you sure you can take on the Keymaster by yourself?
No. She killed 99 Ghostrunners, and she won't stop until she kills me too.
So you won't stop either until one of you is dead.
Yes.
I know how you feel.
derailed. The primary mainframe of the repository is long gone. Mara has seen to that, but the backup archive still exists.
Your wife. Your wife.
I keep putting out calls for help, but no one is answering me. I don't care if I'm the last climber left. I'm not gonna quit. I'll keep helping you no matter what. Whatever we have to do, we'll do. Rebuild the rebellion from the ground up if we have to.
Good.
You keep displaying aberrant behavior. Makes you encourage the girl. Gratitude, empathy, pity. You're not supposed to feel any of those.
So quiet here.
You said there's a curfew.
Yes, but it's more than that. At the base, even indoors, even after lights out, you could still hear the heavy machinery. Factory engines, air turbines, mining drills, they never stop. There's none of that here.
Version 11 doesn't work either. It just spouted nonsense for half an hour and then terminated itself. A step up from the previous iterations, to be sure. Number 10 committed suicide immediately, while 6 through 9 showed symptoms of extreme mental instability before I had to shut them down. I guess it's a lesson in humility. Let's hope it's not too late to learn it. Mara has some concerns about this, but the work continues. At least the Ghostrunner project is nearing completion. If we can't have what we want, at least we'll manage what we have well.
Has everyone in the city willing to fight already been killed?
Or join Mara.
These are not soldiers or security. They're just bandits. Although better armed than the ones from before.
During the architect's reign, it was possible to move up here from the base, but there was a special exam to earn it. I wonder if I'd made the grade as an engineer.
Definitely.
Judging from the job she did repairing you, not in 100 years.
What? Why did you program me not to use guns?
Dharma is full of technology that is all too vulnerable to accidental destruction. With a blade, there are no stray bullets, no shockwaves, no collateral damage. Not to mention how crude those guns are compared to your tools. You are fully equipped. You are fully equipped to deal with every manner of projectile.
You've never been in a fight.
Of course not. Look at their weapons. 20 years worth of research and no technological progress to speak of. At this rate, Morrow's regime will fall to rebels in a decade or two. Ones armed with sticks and stones.
There's some activity near the repository. I can't tell what's going on, but there's a disturbance in the network.
What kind of disturbance?
There's a field of interference moving through the district. Surveillance systems are going haywire.
Some kind of weapon?
More like a jamming device. But why would the keys blind their own cameras? You're almost at the repository. I wonder what it was like to live in the old world. I've heard stories, but I don't know what's true and what isn't. No one does. I mean, how could they? My grandparents were still kids when the gates closed. No human has been outside since. The interference is moving away, whatever it was. The good news is, the repository terminal is still there. The bad? It's now guarded.
Get in there. If it has what we need, it's our last stop before Morrow's lab.
This, to protect a public archive.
Knowledge is power. And the information we're after was anything but public. The GR project started out as a military contract and ended up being our most ambitious undertaking.
Power.
Mara took part in the design process. I told you we were associates. Strange. It's gone. The data's not there. But the server's intact. Impossible. Unless that interference from earlier was... Get after it!
Who was that?
It's your counterpart. Get after it. We need that data.
Can you track it?
I can track the wave of interference that moves through the district.
Good enough. I'm going after it.
Why? What is it?
I don't know.
What's the use of a stealth system that you can track? Mara ruined a flawless design.
You know who I'm chasing.
You're chasing something that imitates your spectral field. Poorly.
What?
Ghostrunners have adaptive cyber camouflage, surveillance cameras, motion sensors, body scanners. They don't see you. That's why you were called Ghostrunners.
I've had it all this time.
Of course. How else do you think we were good at finding Mara's entire arm all at once?
It's speeding up, heading towards the tower. Heading towards the tower's core.
Going back to Mars.
core before you can intercept.
Find me a shortcut.
Working on it. You could catch a train. They have intertube here, same as the base. And one is just arriving at the station to your left.
Got it.
Just hop on. The train should be empty.
It isn't.
You what?
So I'm chasing another Ghostrunner.
You're chasing a cheap knockoff. A simple machine.
You what? You what?
Can't let it escape. If you confront Morrow without that data, we won't stand a chance.
Keep saying that.
What's your stop?
GR-74 located. Kill switch component not found. Permission to engage.
Granted.
Engaging.
the original Ghostrunner parts, these moves wouldn't be possible.
They aren't.
It seems some technological progress has been made.
GR-74 threat level assessment readjusted.
Just get it done, Tool. Blow yourself up if you have to. Monster. I should have erased you a long time ago. Once your puppet is destroyed, I will fix that mistake. Even if it means ripping you out of the tower's walls, bit by bit, circuit by circuit, I'll destroy all the servers. You'll have nowhere to hide, no place to invest.
Flawless. Now for the important part. We can scan it for the missing data. Yes, it's all in there, intact.
You've been asking for a ranged attack. Here it is. You should be pretty familiar with this technique. considering you've been on the receiving end.
Will this work with any sword?
Tsurugiar weapons are more than swords. They are the pinnacle of engineering, instruments fine-tuned to the Ghostrunner systems. Yes, it will work with any sword. Look for the correct angle. No. No.
You said projectiles are too unpredictable.
Well, you have to plan for contingencies, don't you?
That thing. I think that's what was chasing us. Diego, Saul, Elena.
Your people.
Yes. We didn't know what it was. Just heard the voice. I thought we'd scatter and regroup like always. I ran away.
It's dead now.
They're dead.
We're ready. Time for the final assault.
You're getting close to the core. Security is getting much tighter. There are sentry guns ahead. I can't hack them.
You need to avoid those turrets. They're deadly.
What about my spectral field?
The core is protected by much more sophisticated sensors. I'm afraid automatic camouflage can only get us so far.
They can see me.
They can see everything.
I guess we're kind of similar, you and I.
How?
You're the last Ghostrunner. I'm the last climber. The Keymaster killed our people. The Keymaster killed our people. We both chose to fight.
I didn't get to choose.
Sure you did. Everyone does. One way or the other.
Core used to house Dharma's technological and administrative centers. Now it's a grim ruin. Its It's painful seeing my city in such a state of decay. I've learned my lesson. I won't underestimate Mara again.
How can you remember the coup?
I was already active when Mara killed Adam.
Adam?
Me. Back when I had a name. And a body.
Right now you're traversing the exclusion zone. No civilians are allowed beyond here. There are only rumors about the Keymaster's vast laboratory. I've heard she does some terrifying experiments there. I've even heard she sometimes throws people outside.
Out of the labs?
No, outside. Out of the tower. Probably to watch them die. We were foolish to think we could do this without you. Even if the keys didn't stop us. we'd have never made it through. We were right to count on your help, though. If you succeed, all the climbers will not have died in vain.
I will.
You what? You what?
Desperate when they have no hope. And desperate people become violent, dangerous. Basic psychology that remains out of Mara's grasp. She always lacked my subtlety when it came to dealing. She always lacked my subtlety when it came to dealing with other human beings.
You what? くぞ。向かってくるのか。遅い。
This had been my seat of power long before the burst, up until I was betrayed. It's time to reclaim this place, or what's left of it.
I've received a distress signal on a frequency only used by the climbers. I have to check it out.
It's a trap.
What if it's not? If there's somebody out there that needs my help, I can't ignore them. I won't let you fight our war while I hide.
I need you.
No, you don't. It was nice of you to pretend you do. But we both know you're fine on your own.
Do you have a weapon?
I do. Thank you for everything you've done for us. I hope that we meet soon, and that we'll all be free when that happens. Goodbye, Jack.
Goodbye.
Zoe out.
She probably won't survive. But if we fail, nobody will. Even if we remove Mara, the tower will still be riddled with the crime and corruption she brought about.
What do you mean?
I mean, saving humanity will take more than just killing the tyrant. It will require Regrettably, most of humanity's history and culture is forever lost. Mara didn't care about such things. The only science she prized was her own research. She had no idea how to run the tower. While everything fell apart, she hid away in her laboratory.
What was her goal?
Change. She took it upon herself to alter humanity. You'll see for yourselves soon enough.
Mara the Keymaster will now address the residents of the tower.
That's unexpected.
Why?
She doesn't do speeches. Never been much of a leader.
It's been a long time since I've talked to you. Too long. Some of you seem to have forgotten me.
Oh, I don't think they have.
I'm not here to rule you. I'm here to save you. The outside world is harsh and deadly, and it's not going to change. Not anytime soon. Alter the planet, but we can alter ourselves.
That is nonsense. That is nonsense. Entirely artificial respiratory system. Synthetic grafts covering 80% of the body. No brains to speak of. This is Mara's solution.
And what's yours?
Like I told you, iron resolve, single will, one purpose.
We need to adapt, to evolve. Technology kept us alive until now, gave us this shelter. Technology kept us alive until now, gave us this shelter. But we need to take it in deeper, into our bodies. Some of you already received the gift. They can walk under the sky. Soon, everyone will be enhanced. Soon, we'll inhabit the outside once more. This place is not our home. It's a prison. It's within our power to set ourselves free. The key has already been forged. to do is turn it. But this will not happen if we are divided.
The way.
would not submit to our plan. We want them to take part, but we cannot make them. For the transformation is not easy. It is hard and painful, and it takes work.
Wait, it's still here. She must have missed its function. One of the auxiliary servers. You know what to do. Might be our best find yet.
A singular opportunity. The technique you'll learn here is beyond what regular Ghostrunners were ever capable of.
Regular. We weren't equal?
Equal? Yes. Identical? No. Some of you had unique abilities. Some had experimental features.
What about me?
What about you?
What were my unique abilities?
You didn't have any, I'm afraid. Who would have thought you were the one destined to become so very special?
Who were we?
We've been through that already. You were peacekeepers. My elite.
No, before that. Before the implants.
There was no before. You weren't born. You were engineered from a single cell up. You don't have implants. You are your implants.
What's the technique?
You remember the Atma chip the girl used?
Brain interfaces.
Yes. There's a way to exploit them. Send a control signal deep into the neural cortex.
You learned how to hack people.
If that's what you want to call it.
Won't Mara try to use this exploit?
No, she won't. She doesn't even know it exists. Ironic, considering the way she defeated you. I guess we both kept our little secrets. The software update is complete. Now, to try it out, find their center. Let the implants speak to you. Good. Pick your target wisely. Not every pawn is going to be worth the effort. Just like that. This is actually quite tricky to simulate.
You're worse than Mara.
What are you talking about?
She sabotaged the Ghostrunners. You did it to everyone.
It's a tool. If you don't like it, don't use it.
Those who fear change. Those incapable of making the effort took up arms against us. We had to defend our future, and we did. The traitors are dead, but their supporters still walk among us. lose our dream. We must act on it. The time has come. We won't wait any longer. The key is turning. The shackles are coming free, and the door opens. The key is turning. The shackles are coming free, and the door opens. In a week's time, we'll all have stepped outside. Time to get to work.